Hello everyone, today I will discuss about the difference between journal and a ledger. So we taken some terms to clarify these things and how journal is differ from a ledger. First term is the entry of a stage. Journal is a book of prime entry. Journal is a book of prime entry where ledger is a book of final entry. When any transaction happen, then the first entry made in journal, so journal is a book of a prime entry, and ledger is the last entry of a transaction, so we call it the book of a final entry. After the entry of transaction in journal, then we posted in ledger. So overall, journal is a book of a prime entry and ledger is a book of a final entry. And next term is the timing of a recording, in which time we record the transaction in journal and in ledger. First, when transactions are incurred, it recorded in journal. When any transaction happen, then first it will be recorded in journal. And transactions are posted in ledger after record in journal. Then we posted such transaction into ledger. And next is the narration. Narration is written in journal. At the end of every journal entry, the narration, it must be written to know about the transactions. But in ledger, narration is not required. And fourth term is folio. Ledger folio is written in journal. Ledger folio is written in journal, where folio of a journal is written in ledger. Ledger folio is written in journal, where folio of a journal is written in journal. So next, final accounts. Next term is final accounts. Final accounts cannot be prepared directly from journal, but final account can prepare from ledger. Ledger is the basis of preparing final accounts, but journal is not basis for preparing the final accounts. Next term is accuracy. Accuracy of the book cannot be tested. Accuracy of the journal cannot be tested, but accuracy of a book, ledger book, is tested by the means of list of balances. Through list of balances, we can test the accuracy of a book, ledger book, but we cannot test the accuracy of a journal. And next is the recording place. In journal, debit and credit column, debit and credit amount of a transactions are recorded in adjacent columns. Where debit and credit amounts of a transactions are recorded in the two different sides in ledger. And last term is the balancing. Journal is not balanced. It is very important topic. Journal is not balanced, but totaled at the end of each page. And in ledger, every account in the ledger is balanced on appropriate time and suitable time. Thus, overall, these are the difference between journal and ledger. First entry of a stage, journal is a book of a prime entry and ledger is a book of a final entry. And the second term is timing of a recording. At first, when any transactions incurred, at first recorded in journal. After the recorded in journal, the transaction posted in ledger. And in third terms, narration is required in journal, which is written at the end of each and every journal entry. But narration is not required in ledger. And the fourth terms is folio. In journal, ledger folio is written, but in ledger, folio of a journal is written. And fifth term is final account. We cannot prepare final account directly from the journal, but we can prepare the final account directly from a ledger. So ledger is the basis of preparing final account, but journal is not basis of preparing final accounts. And the sixth term is accuracy. We cannot test the accuracy of a journal, but we can test the accuracy of a ledger through means of a list of balance, through the list of balances. And the seventh term is the recording place. Recording place. In journal, debit and credit amount are recorded in argent column. In argent column. Where in ledger, debit and credit amount are recorded in two different sides. And the last term of balancing. Journal is not balanced, but total at the end of a page. Journal is not balanced, but total at the end of a page. Where ledger, every account in the ledger is balanced at an appropriate time, at the suitable time. Ledger balanced. Thus, overall, we know about the difference between journal and ledger. Thank you.